Okay, I actually called the Techno customer service and they said to contact you guys.
We only know about insurance policy. We don't know
Acha.
about techno products.
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have tried Samsung Fold, Vivo Fold, Oppo Fold, but when I saw the cheapest foldable launch in India, I was like, we need to do a video on this. So this is the Techno Phantom V Fold 5G priced at 88,888, the angel number. But the question is, if you go on Amazon and just type Techno smartphones, all the phones that you see of Techno are under 10,000. Oh, this is 12,000. This is around 15,000. So when a budget company makes a foldable for almost 90,000, how good it is? How good will be the customer service? We need to check all of that out. So we use this Techno Fold for quite some time and we have lots to say in a very compressed format. This is going to be a really good video. Let's go. So that's a fancy box, and I thought this V is 5, but this is Techno's first ever foldable, or in fact, first ever ultra premium phone. So you open the box from the middle. Oh, beyond the extraordinary. Oh, they're talking about the pricing. You get the Fold, you get a really good case, 45-watt charger, Type A to Type C cable. So unlike Apple or Samsung, you get the case, cover, charger, everything in the box. Now, three things which I really liked about this foldable. Like, first of all, the outer screen is a 6.42-inch Full HD AMOLED screen. You get 120Hz refresh rate. It's a LTPO display which can go from 10 all the way up to 120Hz. And see, if I keep a normal flagship phone like OnePlus 11 beside it, the size of the cover screen is almost like a normal phone. With the Z Fold 4, the cover display is narrow. It like almost feels the size of a TV remote. And it feels small when you have to use it with two hands. So I like the form factor of the cover screen, and see at the edge, it curves so slightly. Now this I can show you better. If I zoom in on this web page here, you can see the letters curving at the end. Adds a premium touch to the display. Plus look at the back. You get like good texture leather back, which is very premium to hold. It feels like that wedding invite envelope you used to get, the good quality ones. That feeling. No one's getting married here. And when you open the phone, it has this beautiful 7.85-inch 2K main screen. Even this display is LTPO, so it can go from 10 Hz to 120 Hz. Now the best thing here is, all these folding and flipping phones use Samsung display for the fold, but the hinge is made by the company themselves. So the Techno hinge is like this drop shape. So you see there is barely any crease visible, and when you move your hand over this crease, you can barely feel the crease. Now with the Samsung Z Fold 4, that crease was pretty much visible. Also, Techno promises that this hinge is capable of folding 2 lakh times, which is like if you fold it 100 times a day, it will still last you 5 years. But here's something interesting. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but you see our fold doesn't open completely. Like, it's ever so slightly not straight. But I think that shouldn't be a problem. And the magnet you have here is, while opening the fold, it is so strong that you need to apply a lot of force, and sometimes it just slips out of your hand. And link to the all products you can find below in the product tag. Now number 3, which is good, is the performance. Like, this would be slightly controversial. It has Dimensity 9000 Plus, which is 1-year-old chip, last year flagship. It comes with 12 plus 256GB storage variant, but Techno had to keep the price down. So I'm fine with Dimensity 9000 Plus. Like, if you compare it to Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 from this year, it's about 10 to 15% slower. But when you have to game on it, damn, look at this bigger screen. And I played daily for like 30 minutes or so, and it did perform well. And even the app opening time, it's all flagship, not top of the line, but still flagship, like flagship level hardware. And this is where the entire thing falls. Like, it has the best hardware. And now we have seen from Xiaomi to Vivo to Oppo to Google to even Techno, everyone can make a foldable hardware. A phone that has a folding display and can fold. The main thing gets stuck in software. And like from day one, there are quite a few bugs in this. Like the other day, we took a video recording of it. Instagram app was stuck on the screen and the other app messages, Facebook, were scrolling over it. And this has happened 2 to 3 times with us. And now if you're using Facebook on the cover screen, see here, and if you open the folding display, it perfectly opens on the bigger main screen. If you fold it back, it perfectly goes back smaller on the cover screen. But who uses Facebook these days, unless you are Sam?
Hey, that's...
Yeah. You use Instagram like us. And see, if you open Instagram here on the cover display, it's fine. And when you open and see, and now when you fold it back, it's again 4:3. These glitches happen with social media apps quite frequently. And one more, see, I open Netflix on the main display, the movie plays like this. And see, now when I rotate Netflix like this, play a movie, and when I go back to the menu, you have these black bars. And now I'm not saying everything's wrong with the OS. Like Techno has also worked on the software. Like when you open an app, you get these 3 buttons here on the top. You just pull it down and the apps go to split screen. You get the second app here seamlessly. But these bugs need to be fixed. And I'm not even comparing the OS feature to Samsung Z Fold 4. Those are far, far better. Just the OS you get with this phone needs more polishing. Now moving on to the camera, I didn't have very great expectations here. You get a 50 megapixel main camera, 50 megapixel 2x telephoto camera and a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. Like right off the bat, the photos are sharp, but they have like a faded, desaturated look. Like the colors are dull. And here's a weird thing, in portrait mode, like see these 2 photos side by side, there is a change in skin tone from yellowish to pinkish. And both have same lighting, same pose. Is just normal versus portrait mode. And here's the thing, I was surprised to know that the Techno Phantom Fold doesn't have OIS. And that lack of OIS shows in low light photos. They're not bright, and if you zoom in, it's soft. And you get a 32 megapixel front selfie camera on the cover display, and if you open it, you get a 16 megapixel punch hole selfie camera. In outdoor daylight, the selfies come out good, the skin tone is good. This is how the video looks from the front camera. It's logged at 1080p 30 fps, like come on, why not 4K still? And it doesn't look that sharp. Overall, I would say except OIS, the camera hardware is good. Techno should work on the software processing that is behind the competition. But now the major point while buying an expensive phone or a ultra premium foldable, how good is the service center? Like Techno usually sells budget phones. So how good service they can give to premium phone customers? So here we searched for Techno Service Center. Carl Care is the third-party service provider for Techno. And a lot of smartphone brands in India have third-party service center. That's normal. So you can actually book an online appointment for the service center, but then you have to physically visit the service center. So we tried contacting them through WhatsApp. WhatsApp mein they asked select the country and all, and when I typed India, they said, are you talking about the country India or other? I said yes, one. And when I pressed one, it's like something wrong happened. हमने ना टेक्नो फैंटम फोल्ड लिया था, तो एक्चुअली ना वो एकदम स्ट्रेट नहीं है. जब उसको अनफोल्ड करेंगे ना तो हल्का सा उसमें बेंड है. तो अब मेरे को पता नहीं हिंज का इशू है या क्या है.
आप हमारे प्रीमियम सेगमेंट के कस्टमर हैं, so I am transferring your call to the premium executive. Please be online.
Sure. Okay, so I was just wondering, since this is a premium phone, do we have like a pickup and drop service, something like that?
The pickup and drop service is available for Phantom 5 V Fold 5G.
Okay.
But I request you please be online so that I may provide you with the correct information.
Yeah, sure. So nice, you have like a separate premium service executive line to talk when you buy Techno Phantom Fold. That's nice.
As you must be fixing the Hinge issue in your mobile phone, so I request you please contact one of the customer service number, and they will only help you out regarding the pick and drop service also.
So apparently there's a different people who handle the Techno Phantom Fold, so now let me call them. So I wanted to know about the service center.
Yeah, then you have to contact Techno Customer Care. But actually, you call insurance companies, and they only provide insurance for the customer.
Okay, I actually called the Techno customer service and they said to contact you guys for the Techno Fold. They said they don't manage.
We only know about insurance policy. We don't know about Techno products. Yeah.
Achha. So now as it seems like even the customer care were confused about whom to call for the Techno Phantom Fold. I think we'll have to visit the service center which is nearby, but I just wanted to know the price or whether they give you a backup device if it is your primary device and all of that. So it's a bit confusing at the moment. So it only makes sense if we try it out later. Oh, by the way, do you think we should pick up 5 smartphone companies and do like a 5 service center review? 10,000 likes, 20,000 likes, no, 10,000 likes. So overall, the conclusion I can get from this is, it's good that brands are launching foldables at cheaper price point. Like Samsung Fold cost twice of this Techno Fold. But my entire experience with this, I wouldn't recommend it because of the bugs and the overall value that you get with this device. Like you'd be better off buying a flagship, normal flagship at the same price. You'll get better camera, better software experience. And in case you still want to try that foldable experience, I would say get the Z Flip 4. It would cost almost the same. For Techno,
But this was a nice attempt. Like, I would want to see their second or third generation where they would have a more polished product. On that note, this is Pradeep signing off. See you in the next video and pew pew.